Well, hello there, Aquarius. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your May General Tarot reading. So we'll take a look first at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or advice that Spirit has for you. And this reading is good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if the message doesn't resonate here for you, you may want to check out one of your other signs to see if there's a message there. All right, let's take a look at what you have. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Interesting. This, not this card, but this message has just been coming out so much. Overcoming obstacles, you can overcome anything. Yes. All right, so, we had Pluto in Capricorn from 2008 until March of 2023, this year, last month. And now it is kind of bebopping. It's in the between Capricorn and Aquarius. It is in Aquarius right now, but it's going to kind of go back and forth between Capricorn and Aquarius for the rest of 2023. And then in 2024, Pluto will go into Aquarius and stay there for the next 20 years. So how does this affect our energy? Well, Pluto in Capricorn was really very much an energy of following the rules, okay, and trying to compete against each other, okay, and so you could see that in perhaps, the beliefs or the conditioning that you received from your family as a child or from society, in the workplace. And now we're moving into an energy of recognizing that the rules don't fit everyone, right? The rules are really kind of are put in place in order to hold us in a certain place, right? Now we're stepping into this energy of following our heart, of deciding what is good for us instead of just signing up for the life that perhaps our family or society or whatever wants for us. And we're in this in between. 2023 is kind of this energy where we're kind of learning how to think for ourselves, because up until this point, we have been told how to think. Now we're stepping into an energy of recognizing that when we listen to our own heart, when we listen to our own inner guidance, we know what is best for us. And it's not about hurting other people. It's not about that. It's really about understanding that you already have the knowledge of what is best for you. So, but that can be a little daunting. It can be a little daunting. It's actually easier to kind of follow the rules. Even if we complain we don't like the rules, it is a little bit easier to just follow those rules. So let's take a look here at what is going on. And, Aquarius, I did some Pluto videos back in March, and so I'll link that to the end of this video. You may want to take a look at that and how that will impact your sign for the next 20 years. Yeah, this is beautiful. I feel, and it's moving into your energy. So it's moving into your first house, really connecting with what you believe is good for you. Our fears, our egos keep us in check, prevent us. Look at this. Yeah. These are coming up. I feel like you're allowing these fears, your mindset, your ego to kind of be released so that you can allow yourself to listen to your heart, to listen to the way that you want to move forward. This is all part of, look at this, very much your spiritual journey here. And don't settle for less. I love that. Right? It's kind of like when we just allow ourselves to follow what other people want for us or tell us is good for us or that will make us happy, right? What we're understanding too is that really doesn't make us happy. It's not joyful. It could be joyful for somebody else, but it's not joyful for us. And it's also about allowing other people to live their life based on what is good for them. Yeah, this is beautiful. You have the Seven of Wands. It's time to kind of stand up and defend yourself come out of the box of what the rules told you to be, right? To defend yourself for what it is that your heart truly wants, because the Eight of Wands is walking away from being in this box of being confined to the conditioning that you have had in order to walk away towards your 9 and 10 of Cups to something that is more fulfilling, more joyful, more abundant. Is based on your purpose, based on why you are here, understanding that this is part of your path. It's really an exciting time to be here, because it really is about recognizing that if we truly allow everyone to live based on their heart, okay, based on love, and if you think about it, a lot of the things that perhaps are disappointing or not pleasant about our world are really based in fear. They're really based in fear instead of love. And that is where we're kind of embracing that energy of seeing the love and the joy in each other and the things that we have around us instead of that Capricorn energy of comparing it. Oh, it's kind of like, say I have 2 apples, right? And I say, Aquarius, which one do you want? It's about looking at the love and the joy and the beauty in each of the apples and not comparing them. Oh, well, this one's bigger. This one's a deeper red. This one has a bruise on it. We've been in this energy of just comparing for so long. It's kind of like, oh, I love both those apples. And really choosing, because you see the joy in each of the apples. You see what is good in each of the apples instead of, which one is the best. I think it's going to take us a time to get ready for this new energy, to move into it. And so that's why this embrace the in-between, understanding that this is something we're going to have to practice. You can't turn your mindset off from the past and just embrace this new. There is this practicing session. I think 2023 is really practicing, allowing ourselves to go there, but also allowing the other people in our lives to go there too, of choosing what is best for them. That means you have to allow your own judgments of other people to drop away. That is difficult, right? Because we want our own autonomy. We also have to allow other people their own autonomy. Yeah, and look at this, 10 of Swords, okay? Understanding that some things that maybe have already left your life, you may still have some judgments about what somebody did or how it happened or something. It's about letting it go. It really and truly is about letting it go. You have let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future that will bring you so much love, joy, success, abundance, happiness. It's kind of like, you have to allow that old way of thinking to die. You have to allow situations, okay, that were in that old mindset to move away, to let it go so that you can embrace this brand new energy. And it is in your first house. So you are truly going to be affected by this for the next 20 years. Really embracing, okay, this is a new era. It's the Aquarius energy. It's an era of just, healing our own hearts and then healing the world, healing the collective. Okay, so let's see what your area of resistance is. All is in perfect time. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of dragging your feet a little bit of, there's obstacles to that. Right? If I allow this old mindset to move away, right, then all of a sudden, there's obstacles there. There's obstacles to letting the rules go. There's obstacles to seeing the love in situations instead of seeing the bad, right? It takes practice. It really does take practice. So I really encourage you that if you have a situation that's going on in your life that may be difficult, it's not about, now, if it's toxic or abusive, please, leave that situation. But if it's just having a little bit of chaos at this time, right? It's about looking for the love and the joy in that situation or relationship, and just focusing on that, because we have been trained and conditioned to focus on what is wrong about things instead of what is right about things. So the obstacle here is that when we start focusing on what is good, our ego doesn't like that. Our ego really loves for us to be anxious and fearful of everything. And it's time to kind of like allow ourselves to move away from that obstacle. And to understand, okay, I'm going to look for the love and the light. To understand that we're all on this journey of exploring ourselves, exploring how we connect to each other, right? That we're all still growing, that we're perfect as we are right now, but we're all on this journey of growth and allowing ourselves to allow people to grow and to experiment and to enjoy the things that they enjoy. Yes. And then you have joy is fun and Page of Wands. I think you're learning how to have fun. Aquarius, if it's been a long time since you've had fun, I think what you're doing is you're learning how to have fun. When you allow yourself to walk away from that mindset of the rules, right? Maybe working Capricorns is all about working really hard and having a long to-do list and checking it off. And, you know, it's all about what are you accomplishing. When you step into this energy of love, it's not so much about what have you gotten done today. It's about how have you connected with others? How have you shared your gifts with others? How have you taken the time to listen to someone else? That are things that are not on a to-do list, right? And so I feel as if you think that your obstacle when you step into this more loving energy is going to prevent you from getting all those things done that you're supposed to get done, right? Or else, you know, you didn't have a productive day or whatever. Yeah, you're moving on. Look at this. You have the Death card, transforming your mindset so that you can move forward towards new opportunities. I really feel like when we allow ourselves to really step into this new energy, new opportunities that are at that higher vibration are going to come in for us. But it does mean that we have to allow ourselves to get into the boat and decide, make this decision to move towards this new energy. Embrace it. So let's see what your advice is. Yeah, you have milestone. I think you're kind of stuck on milestones, you know? My goal, this is my goal for 2023. This is my financial goal. This is where I want my relationship to be. We have been stuck in that mentality. And it's not that goals are not good for us, right? They do provide some focus. But when we are constantly kind of judging ourselves based on our milestone, based on our goal, how far away are we, or how much have we gotten accomplished, right? We're not enjoying the journey. It's about learning how to enjoy the journey, to getting into the boat and having some fun on the journey, of understanding it's not just about how quick can you get to the destination. It's about how did you enjoy the journey of finally reaching the milestone. It's not about just the milestone and getting to the milestone. It's about enjoying the journey as you're on that milestone, because I feel like it's putting you into an energy of self-doubt. Can I even hit the milestone? So you're stuck in focusing on the milestone instead of focusing the joy of getting to the milestone. I'll have to admit, when I went to college, I was kind of in the situation where I wanted to graduate early. Okay, so instead of I had a 4-year degree, but I graduated in 3.5 years. My destination was I gotta get that degree and get out of college, right? Because there was something that I wanted to do. Okay. Now the thing is that I'll have to admit, if we have regrets, and I don't think we ever really truly have regrets, but when I look back on that, I really and truly did not enjoy my college years, because all I was focused on is how fast can I get through college. And I even double majored, okay, and had a minor. So it was a lot of work. I was going to school year round and literally just going to school. There wasn't much more fun than just going to school. And I feel as if that is kind of like the epitome of how we have been conditioned. It's not about, when people talk about, oh, all the fun that they had with their in college and the connections that they still have from college, I wish I could even have a story that I could tell about that, right? Because that wasn't my focus. My focus was I have to get these degrees and I have to get out there as soon as I possibly can. Now, that's the thing, is that, what would another semester have been? I graduated in 3.5 years. Another semester, could I have maybe had a little bit more fun, made more connections along the way? Yeah, I probably could have, right? And I feel like that is kind of the focus. That's kind of an interesting story that they brought up for me, my guides, because I feel like you may be doing the same thing, just focusing on the milestone. How fast can I get there? But it's also about enjoying the journey, because when we're only focused on the milestone, it does put us into this energy of self-doubt of, am I going to make it? Our entire confidence is based on whether or not we make that milestone instead of enjoying the journey. And then your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energy frequency. And I think you are, because you're understanding it's about the joy that you have on the journey. It's not just about the milestone. It's about the joy and the love that you are encompassing within yourself and sharing with others as you're going through this. Wow, beautiful energy. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Aquarius, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Yeah, beautiful. It truly is about releasing the judgment of needing help or giving help, right? But it's not just the judgment of help. It's about the judgment of how people are loving their life, of what brings them joy and of what brings you joy, not comparing it. Just understanding, okay, this is good for me and that is good for them. Really beautiful energy there. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I do really appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.